What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I have some breaking news. But this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. It does appear that Battlefield 2018 is in fact Battlefield Bad Company 3. Yes, Battlefield Bad Company 3. Now, I played all the Battlefield Bad Companies. I think they should have made it a lot sooner than this. But if this is true, then this will be a complete and utter shock. Now, this is actually coming from a DICE LA employee goes by the name of Abbas al-Rubari, or Rhubarb, but it kind of sounds like a sandwich. He has a sandwich name, okay? But he sent out a tweet that gained a lot of traction. Now, this guy isn't just any old guy. Remember, he's a DICE LA employee, and he is followed by Battlefield. So if you look on his tweet, he did state that Battlefield 2018 is Battlefield Bad Company 3, and he sent the tweet out. Now, after he sent out the whole entire tweet, he did decide that it was going to be deleted. So he deleted the whole entire tweet, and then he basically turned his Twitter account off. The fact that you would go through all that trouble of just tweeting something randomly and then just shutting down your whole entire Twitter and deleting the tweet could mean that you probably said something that you were not supposed to say, and either the company told you to do this, you know, like they tell people to like tease stuff and, you know, to build hype, and then they just basically say, hey, turn off your whole entire account and delete everything. So yes, everyone captured this little tweet here. But again, this is just a rumor at this point. But another tidbit of information from the Battlefield Bad Company 3 is that this game might actually be stationed in World War II. You know, like they're actually going to do like a Battlefield Bad Company 3 set in World War II. Now, I'm not a fan of this. Okay, I'm not a fan of this, because if you actually make Battlefield Bad Company 3 a World War II game, it might be interesting, but come on, people. After the Call of Duty and then the other Battlefield, come on, let's leave World War II alone. Can we just get to modern warfare? Can we just get to where like we are now? Can we get to like Battlefield 2018 is in fact Battlefield Bad Company 3 set in 2018? Donald Trump and everything. That will be a lot more appealing than like World War II. I'm sorry, or any space future techno flight thing with rocket boots. No one wants any of that. Just give us modern warfare. People like modern. People like where they are now. We do. People say like if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Well, we already repeated it last year, and we don't want to repeat it anymore. Now, moving off from that, and this is actually some distressing news when it comes to the whole entire console wars as you see it, it does appear that Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One X runs at 4K 60 frames a second and 1080p 60 frames a second on PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's impossible. Is it? Is it really? If this is true, then this will be another slap in the face of Sony. But this is the information that I'm getting right now. Okay, so it's actually running at 4K, 60 frames a second on Xbox One X, and it is optimized to basically run at 1080p, 60 frames per second on Xbox One as well, the original old school Xbox One. And there's not a ton of information about the PlayStation 4 version. Rather, they're going to get it upscaled or anything like that. But it basically looks like you're going to get 1080p on the Tomb Raider game. Now, from what I can see, that this news is actually coming from, given to Electric Playground, where basically the PlayStation 4 Pro is not going to be native 4K, but it appear like the Xbox One X might actually 100% be 4K 60 frames per second. Now, I don't know if this is like making Sony freak out. okay, their sales are up, they're kicking butt right now, but they cannot be happy about this. They cannot be happy about becoming the 1080p console. If you don't believe me, look, this is more news. Now, this is the original title that was taken away from Sony from a exclusive. So it does appear that BattleZone Gold is nearly 4K HDR on Xbox One X, while PS4 Pro runs at 1080p. Now, they said nearly 4K, so I don't know if it's native, like close to 4K, and then like they use some tricks to get the rest of the 4K, but it's pretty close to 4K. And then the PlayStation 4 Pro version has no HDR support, and it only runs at 1080. But the Xbox has high dynamic range and very near 4K resolution. And again, they cannot be happy that they are the weakest console. That's why people keep telling, oh, the PlayStation 5 is probably going to come out in 2022. No, it's not going to come out in 2022. I don't see that. I see them announcing it this year at E3. I see it either teasing it or showing off something to make people get hyped for a PlayStation 5. Why? Because of this very reason right here. Everything you see come out from now on is saying Xbox One X 4K and PlayStation 4 Pro 1080. You are seeing it everywhere, and Sony cannot be happy about this. They cannot be happy about this. They called themselves the world's most powerful console until this thing came out, and then they stopped saying it. So they enjoy being the world's most powerful console, and they're not anymore. So yes, expect them to be doing something pretty soon. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's coming out very soon. Very soon. Well, that's all the news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holler at y'all later.